You know, my lens on sort of like what it means to us is basically the idea of taking the outcome or the challenge of what you're trying to achieve with your go to market, and I think just engineering what it looks like to build that out, right? And so it's sort of like problem solving and looking at things not as just sort of like random ideas out in the wild, but actually like mapping out plans and contingencies and sort of like if then type statement stuff, both on like an acute, maybe inside of a campaign level, but even just on a macro, like what is our company doing? What are the markets we serve? What are the channels we want to use to talk to them? What are the feedback, and if I think of like the history of like the sales profession or sort of like go to market being like, okay, you would have a storefront and people would come to you and then you would go walk up to people, you maybe like on foot or drive around and you go knock on some doors. And then it's like, hey, actually, why don't we like call and email people? Right. And there's this like advancement of how technology changes how this profession gets done. And there has been some big technological changes in the world in the last forever, but like last half decade, that I think has made it so that the way a lot of teams are currently constructed is like incongruent with some of the best practices today.